Over 200 days on market. Who you work with matters. Welcome back to the show, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, it's story time. I was all prepared to record today's show, which was going to be a follow-up on the previous series of videos I recently did about commercial real estate, frequently asked questions. And I promise I'll get back to that topic in an upcoming show. But I just wanted to jump on here now because I just had something happen to me that really pissed me off. So I had this client who's looking for a very specific type of property. So he's open to living in any part of the state. I'm in Montana. And as long as the property fits his criteria, he'll be good to go. So he's been casually watching this property online, unbeknownst to me, that has been sitting on the market for over 200 days. So he emails me, asks me if I can schedule him a showing. Now, my client's a savvy buyer, and he respects my time, which I, of course, greatly appreciate. And so he often prefers to just go out and look at the properties himself, and if he's interested further, he'll just give me a call. He prefers working this way, and even though we haven't found him his dream home yet, we have struck up a great friendship, and we've seen a lot of cool and unique properties, and so he's hired me to represent him in any purchase that he makes in Montana. Now remember, over 200 days on the market. So I contacted the listing agent and I asked if it was possible to schedule a showing in the next few days as my buyer would be in the area. I also asked this agent how it was going with the interest on their property and if they minded showing it to my client, as I would be unable to attend due to a prior commitment, and he also didn't really want me to come. He wasn't sure if this was going to be the place and he just wanted to go check it out real quick. So the response I received from this agent was, "Yes, we've had lots of interest lately. Are you willing to refer the client to me?" Meaning because I wasn't going to be there to open the door, that meant that they were entitled to take my client. Now, there are many times in our profession when an agent's client is looking for property outside of their normal working area, and it's standard operating procedure for us to refer our client to a trusted colleague in that targeted area. So I explained to the listing agent that my client requires buyer representation and not dual agency. That's where one agent represents both parties. We'll get into that later. So I got a response in a text saying, "Then I think it's better if you show the property," with a jackass smile emoji. All right, I'm gonna stop right here and say this. As with all professions, there are always good apples and a few bad ones. And it's always the bad ones that give us all a bad name. And it pisses me off. Let me make this clear. Me, the colleagues in my organization, and the professionals I surround myself with, we take our jobs extremely seriously. And it's our ethical and lawful duty to put our clients' needs ahead of our own. It's literally the definition of a fiduciary. I bet you can think of a time when someone you know, or possibly you, is poorly represented in some sort of deal, right? So let me ask you, do you think this particular listing agent was representing her seller's best interest by not showing the property? Wait, it gets even better. So remember, over 200 days on market. So I received the text saying she wouldn't show the property unless she could poach my client and double in the deal for themselves. And I'm just sitting here stunned, right? My buyer is qualified. They actually want to pay cash. They'll forego inspection and appraisal, and they're willing to close quickly if the property fits their needs. So again, I ask you, is the listing agent putting their client's needs ahead of their own? Here's the moral to the story. It's incumbent upon you to make sure that when someone represents you, they actually represent you. Make sure you are asking them the proper qualifying questions so that you know that they're putting your needs ahead of theirs. If you're looking for that kind of list of questions, contact me and I can send it over to you, no problem. All right, thanks for listening to me rant. Sorry, I just get really worked up when I see people getting taken advantage of. So thanks for watching. Oh man, I almost forgot the best part of the story. Guys, it stated right in the listing that the listing agent had to accompany all showings.